Hey, what is up guys, my name is Talha and you are watching Gadgets Sphere. So this is the video in which I'm going to talk about the iOS 16.4 new features which work on every iPhone that supports iOS 16.4. So once the new iOS system launches, it provides a lot of new features and a lot of new minor improvements which many people tend to miss. So in today's video, the main aim of this video is actually to show you the new features as well as the minor improvements which are very interesting. So the number one thing which I really like here is actually the emoji. You guys can see this little cute horse looks absolutely fabulous, and these three hearts are actually my favorite heart. And one thing which I find really amazing is actually this emoji. Let me zoom in. This is the emoji which I find really amazing and interesting. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but yeah, it does look really good, isn't it? And one minor improvement that has actually changed the way I use my iPhone in this iOS 16.4 is actually the battery improvement. This is the iPhone 12 and many people say that the battery life isn't that great. It's an iPhone 12, it's not as good as a 13 or 14, but the fact that I can use this on a light use for 7 hours straight without a single charging, that is insane. From 100 to 0, it gives me 7 hours of battery backup on a single use, but I use it very lightly on that day, and when I use it very heavily, I still get around 6 hours in this new update. It does not heat up a lot and it works very nicely. So I do like the way Apple has optimized this iOS 16.4 to work with this iPhone 12. So for older iPhones, this is a very good update. You should definitely update. Now one more new feature is if you're calling someone, you always get this option, which is now you can actually use voice isolation and wide spectrum. Now these features were actually not present earlier. It was not also present in WhatsApp call, so I don't know if it is still working WhatsApp call or not, but it is working in normal calling. Now earlier it was not present, now they have provided it, so that is a very good thing. Now one more thing which I am really happy about this with this iOS 16.4 is actually the overall smoothness of the device, and the best part is its shutter speed. The shutter speed of iPhone 12 is also very fast. It's actually faster than an S23, which is insane, because even in S23, if you tap so fast, it takes a lot of delay to take the image, but this iPhone 12 has an insanely fast shutter speed, which is my favorite thing, and it has actually improved a lot since the iOS 16.4, because earlier it was a bit laggy. Now it is very smooth, and even the performance day-to-day task is also working very nice in this iPhone 12. It is working to its maximum performance, so that is my favorite part. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I always put up stories which are a bit controversial, but I do like what I think, and my opinions are purely perfectly logic based. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. But overall, this iOS 16.4 has amazing fluidity. It works very fluidly in my iPhone. You can see opening every app is very smooth. I never felt like it's lagging or it's not doing its job perfectly. I think it's actually very smooth and perfect for day-to-day use. So if you're thinking of upgrading your iPhone 11 or maybe a 10R, I think it is definitely worth it. One more thing that they have improved is actually the haptic feedback right now, because earlier the haptic feedback was not up to that power. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you use keyboard with haptic feedback and the vibration, it wasn't that great, but now it's working absolutely fine. So that is one of my favorite things. And if you're a gamer, you love to play games, then this iOS is actually for you. So let me just try to open BGMI right now. This is my favorite game. I think in India is very popular. A lot of people love playing this. So if you open this right now, you're gonna see that yes, the performance is insane. Even though it's like an iPhone 12, not a 13 or 14 or even a Pro model, it still supports Ultra HD. Now that is a very good thing, because iPhones are still very capable. Many people think that okay, an old iPhone isn't that capable. They are wrong, because this is very capable. So if I go in settings, I go in graphics, you guys can see it supports Ultra HD. That is insane. So I just love the way it performs. It's super smooth, super nice. And as I was talking about haptic feedback, what happened earlier was once you use keyboard to type, it wasn't that smooth. You feel like okay, it's not that smooth, but now as soon as you type a button, you're gonna get that haptic feedback right on that area, very tactile feel. So that is very nice. Even the voice recognition has improved a lot. Let's try. What is the weather right now? You guys can see it works seamlessly. One more time, let's just try. Who is Kapil Sharma? and there you go. So yeah, the voice is recognition is also a lot more improved. They have worked a lot on the AI with this 16.4 update. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm gonna make a lot of more videos about this. If you're new to my channel, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.